This will be for the World Championship of the International Fighting Championship World Tour.
So again, the championship match is John Dixon against Igor Vovchanchyn. Again, Vovchanchyn has been in the ring a long time tonight. 13 minutes and 40 seconds his first preliminary bout. 2 minutes and 25 seconds his semi-final bout against John Dixon, who was in for only 2 minutes 30 seconds his first match, 2 minutes 27 seconds the second match. These two guys know how to punch. Vovchanchyn comes right to the center of the match to see and size up John Dixon. Both these guys have had very little time to rest in between their bouts, so you have to wonder about what kind of conditioning, what kind of style they use. Both these guys like the martial arts, but you have to like the grappling part too. Ron, you have to like which style do you approve here more of? Do you think these guys will stay standing up, or will grappling win this final match?
I don't think they're going to go to the ground because both these guys are real good strikers.
All right, boss, both guys trying to use the head game. They're probably a little tired from their preliminary matches. What's going on right now inside their heads?
I really don't know, but I know that Igor has good conditioning. John is moving very good on the floor. He's very quick, especially for his weight. He's punching hard. I think this fight could be a fight that's only standing up, because I think they're both even skilled on the ground. Whoa.
All right, John goes for the takedown, a knee to the side. John going all the way, right and left. He has Igor Vovchanchyn stable back just a bit. And now Igor Vovchanchyn goes after John. A knee to the midsection. John ties him up against the diamond cage inside. Well away with that powerful right hand to the back of the head of Igor Vovchanchyn. Ron, you have to like the attack that John has got. He wants to put this fight away.
John hits so hard. I mean, there's just so many punches that Igor can take.
Boss, you have to wonder, after the conditioning, no matter how long you've been, once you start taking a punch to the head like John's been delivering, what type of stamina you'll have.
I don't know, but John is hitting very hard. But the Igor guy is very hard too, yeah. This is a really tough fight. You cannot say anything about it. Who's going to be the winner? God only knows.
John Dixon, 275 pounds, but he seems very relaxed. Although a nice hit there by Igor Vovchanchyn. He weighs 207 pounds, so about 70 pounds difference in size. 5'9" to 6'1". John Dixon only 2 inches taller. But look at the style of both of these guys. They like the striking pose, being able to connect with either a fist, a knee, or a foot, and hopefully in some kind of position to where they can put their opponent out. The grappling to this point has been almost non-existent.
This is going to be a stand-up fight. I can see this now. Igor's got great footwork. He's going to take advantage of the time. He's going to make John work hard.
Boss, there he goes to the calf of John, Igor Vovchanchyn. Talk to me about the idea that these two guys, is it a good idea to both stand up? Because you want to be an Igor thing. Although John just takes him to the side of the corner and then just tries to put some kind of submission hold against him. Although I don't think Vovchanchyn is about to tap out just yet.
That Igor guy, he moves very quick. Every time Johnny wants to put him on the ground, and Igor guy slips out and he stands up again. I think this is going to be a long fight, a very long fight. And I know one thing, that Igor, he's got a very good conditioning. Yeah, but John hits very hard, so we will see, we will see.
John opened up just a little cut to the side of his left ear, just a trace of blood. Vovchanchyn has cuts all over his body, some from fists, some from the chain link fence that surrounds the cage. And these two guys are into an ego type situation, because grappling, by the way, is not an ego type thing. It's a way to get the match over. These two guys are out to prove who is the tougher guy.
They want to knock each other out. And John is stalking him like a big bag. Igor's got great footwork and good hands, and he's in good shape.
Boss, Igor seems to be perhaps the lesser of the technician, because John seems to be always on the offensive, although I think had the bout turned around to where Igor had to be on the offensive, he could handle that as well.
Yes, I think they can do both. They're both good with defense and attacking. That was a very nice left punch to the head. Left straight punch. Oh, and a very hard kick.
John just barely missing with that. John Dixon out of Biloxi, Mississippi, up against Igor Volchinkin. Both of these guys want to end this fight, as Ron said, by a knockout. They're going after each other. Tie up there, John's side, easily gotten out of. Boy, this is one of the best fights ever in the International Fighting Championships. What kind of punching and kicking that we've seen inside the cage here in Kiev, Ukraine. The Ukrainians came in very, very underestimated, I think, by their American counterparts.
The Ukrainians came in to win. I mean, you can see the look in Igor's eyes that he wants to win.
Now the Ukrainian crowd getting behind their man, because as the bout goes on, they feel he, the slimmer, the smaller type guy, would have an advantage over a bigger guy. He mostly lost endurance.
Yes, his conditioning is probably very good, because he fought already 2 times today, and it doesn't show on him anyway. Nothing. It doesn't show anything. He's very good trained.
John Dixon, a big kickboxer. In fact, he's 16-0, 16 knockouts in his previous bout. So he knows how to win. I think he is shocked by the way this Ukrainian has come out. Kicks again to the shin, to the back of the leg. John raises his in defense, but I think very much this is, again, another nice left by the Ukrainian, Igor Volchinkin. Both of these guys are in to make this perhaps the most recognizable and long-lasting memory both of these guys will ever have after leaving that cage.
I mean, Igor's really using his strategies, kicking downstairs and punching upstairs. He's making Dixon have to move. It's over. Dixon ran out of gas. He ran out of gas.
It's over. John Dixon has tapped out. He had had enough. He shook him off. Igor Volchinkin is the champion of this stop on our International Fighting Championship World Tour in Kiev. Again, the doctors alongside, 4 of which come in to attend to John Dixon right away and find out exactly what's going on. The Ukraine team completely surrounding their champion, Igor Volchinkin, who's come away the champion of this stop on our International Fighting Championship World Tour. Boss, would you believe the outcome, knowing the power that John Dixon has?
Unbelievable, unbelievable. But yeah, we saw before that Igor guy in action. He's very good. He's very tough. I think John broke his nose because I saw him walking through the ring and his nose was not at the right place anymore. So I think that's the reason John stopped the fight.
All right, John Dixon put up an admirable fight, but still the Ukrainian fighter getting congratulations from not only his countrymen, but also some of the American fighters that have come inside the National Sports Palace, back inside after their fights to congratulate the winner of this incredible championship. Let's go now to the official word. Ring announcer Charlie Anselon.
Great fight. Great fight. He showed courage, he showed determination, he showed spirit, and he showed a lot of technique.
Храбрость, уверенность и волю к победе.
International Fighting Champion Igor Volchinkin.
Volchinkin will win the International Fighting Championship stop in Kiev. Ron Van Cleef has Volchinkin along with an interpreter ringside.
He really showed some determination, some strength, some power. What did you think of John Dixon?
Очень сильный спортсмен, спортсменов слабых не бывает. He's a very strong fighter, he's very strong, and he's very trained, and he has a very good background.
How does it feel being the first international fighting champion, grand champion?
Это трудно сказать, но я очень счастлив. It's hard to say, but he feels really happy. Everybody backed him up, and Americans were very great guys.
He came in great shape.
Ты пришел сюда с потрясающей подготовкой.
You had endurance, you had heart, you had courage, and you really showed the public who you are today. How do you feel?
Как себя чувствуешь?
Okay. Yeah? Okay. You did a great job.
Потрясающе.
Congratulations.
Поздравления.
You did a great job.
Поздравления.
Yeah.
All right, Ron Van Cleef with our winner, our champion.
You did a great job.
Fighting championship from Kiev, Ukraine. That is Igor Volchinkin alongside the promoters. That is, of course, that's Buddy Alvin Productions. He is alongside with Yorgey Kobylkansky, the promoter here in Ukraine. Let's take a look at some of the replays. Boss, you have to describe some of the action because this was power against power.
Yes, it sure was. And, a lot of technique and endurance. This guy's incredible good here. Right knee, very good. Right on the plexus. It takes out all of the air on your body if you got air left.
Knees to the side, of course, everything. And keep in mind that Jorge Bochinskin had been in the preliminary round 13 minutes and 40 seconds. Then in his semifinal match, he went on to fight 2 minutes and 25 seconds. And now in the finals, 6 minutes and 20 seconds. But yet, despite being in the ring so much, he still the power. The right hook comes across.
Yes, you see it.
John just backing up, looking for the corner. And I think at that point, you called it earlier, you think he might have broken his nose at that point.
Yes, you see him looking. He's getting a right hook right on the nose. I think it's broken.
So, Igor Vovchinkin is the championship of this International Fighting Championship World Tour stop in Kiev, the capital of Ukraine. He is a guy who is married, but his wife doesn't like him fighting, but I'm sure he'll like the fact he'll take home $25,000. And that goes a long way in Ukraine, believe me.
It's 10 years payment, I heard.
Unbelievable for a guy who has certainly fought his heart out here inside this National Sports Palace in front of his countrymen, and he's certainly become a worthy champion. Igor Vovchinkin, who spent a lot of time inside the cage here at the National Sports Palace, 13 minutes and 40 seconds to put away his preliminary bout, 2 minutes 25 seconds to take care of the semifinal, and 6 minutes and 20 seconds to get a TKO over John Dixon to become the International Fighting Championship champion of Kiev in his hometown. And he is a very, very proud man. Again, his wife not a big fan of the fact that he fights, but he got to be a big fan of the fact he's going to take home $25,000. And that's going to do it. I'm Ned Smith. So long from Kiev, Ukraine in the International Fighting Championship. Get ready for more action.